2000. I had been singing for a few years, and my father thought that it would be a wonderful ministry to go out and to sing to those who are lost, those who are without. And I might add, my father was also an evangelist, so he had done street ministry. So I was pretty used to, just singing in places where people couldn't give you anything, or you didn't have to dress up, so to speak, to sing to them. It wasn't a platform of bands and sequin dresses or nice suits and designer shoes. It was just you extending your talent or your gift to someone else. And so in the year of 2000, as I began to go through different things in my life, I got this seal of approval from my devotional time with God. And God just spoke to me and said, hey, you go where no one is expecting anything but what you give them. And so when I began singing in prison, starting the prison ministry in 2000, the first prison that I went to was a prison called Raleigh Correctional Center for Women. And I have to tell you, when I left that prison, I went with the intention of giving those ladies a wonderful evening of gospel music and some real good dialogue. But I left so filled. I felt that I had more purpose than I ever had before, because I had given them me, and through me I gave them Christ. So I'm hoping that always when I go to the prison, that the women feel just like I do, that we have had a wonderful time with our Father. So it started in 2000. My sister's house came about, I would say, in the year 2013. As I stated before, I began singing in prisons in the year of 2000 and wanted to make Tried by Fire a non-profit organization. I wanted to be a tax exempt. So we began putting on awareness programs to raise money so that we could get our 501c3 status. So 2013, we had our first event called Walking in My Sister's Shoes. And so as I was singing in the prisons, like I said, from the year 2000 up until 2014, I was able to get letters from these women who they would tell me, Bonita, when I get out, I don't have anywhere to go. And so in 2001, actually, my husband and I, we began in our home, because we felt real strongly about helping women with second chances. We would allow a young lady to come, stay, to get on her feet. And so after that, like I said, in 2013, we began to get our 501c3 status because we realized it was a need. And so just talking to people and again, keeping relationships in order, we found out that there weren't many homes for women here in Craven County where I live. And so as I began to speak with the city council and the county commissioners and our local reentry council here, I found out that, hey, there was a need, a real need for women and housing. Because once a woman comes out of prison, the one thing she needs to qualify for resources is an address. And sometimes she doesn't have one. So I believe that our actual start on the quest, it started kind of in 2001, but legitimately, I should say, with our 501c3 status, it started in 2013. And so we're almost there. We're almost there. Has it been challenging? Oh my goodness, yes, it has been extremely challenging, but it has been worthwhile. I'm finding out anytime you do something of this capacity that is bigger than you, it's going to require a lot of hands, a lot of boots on the ground, so to speak. It's going to take a lot of different relationships, a lot of organizations, a lot of people with the same mind. I'm also reminded there is a scripture in the Bible that says, how can two walk together except they be agreed? And I'm finding out that there are a lot of people and agencies that do believe in this work. They do believe in second chances. They do believe in helping, especially and particularly women. Because if you just think about it, women, they're mothers. Most of them that are coming out of prisons, they're mothers. They need to get reunited with their children. And so it has been quite challenging. I am reminded of a real live experience that I had in 2016. My husband and I had property, and we were going to use that home as our first, my sister's house, property. And I went and did everything that I was asked to do. And when I went down to the city hall to be involved in the meeting for the hearing that is the policy and procedure here in our community, I saw so many people from my neighborhood who had once told me they were all in. How can I help you? We'll be right there to help you. And on that evening, to my surprise, they had changed their minds. And unfortunately, I didn't get the rezoning approval on that night. But 4 years later, I returned. Our organization returned. And since that night, 2016, we were donated a property in 2019. And in February of 2020, we were able to get that property rezoned for the sole purpose of helping women who don't have anywhere to stay when they come out of prison. The overall mission of Tried by Fire, Inc. is to help hurting women. Now, my sister's house is just one component of helping hurting women. There are times when women who may have children don't have their rent for the month, or may be short their light bill. Our organization has helped those women with those needs. There might be a woman who is going through abuse. We have partnered with our local coastal women's shelter to help women when they're going through domestic violence. There might be a woman who is dealing with some type of substance abuse or alcohol abuse. We have partnered with Celebrate Recovery here in our city so that we have those resources to point the ladies in the right direction. We're not here to reinvent wheels. We're not here to do something new. We're just here to add on to that program, the big picture. And that picture is having a home for women, so when they get out of prison, they can go to the programs that are already established and do what they need to be a positive role model in society. Why should you help? You might ask. You should help because you never know where you'll be. You'll never know where your sister or friend or daughter or aunt or cousin might be in life. Now, we're not saying that we are going to have a 100% success rate. We want that. But I still believe if we can help one, that's where it starts. So will you be the one to help us help them?